Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello dear student and all viewers, welcome to the channel English Literature and Linguistics, a channel for literature lovers. This is the second part of a series of videos in which we are going to discuss literary theory and literary criticism. The current video is about formalism or formalist literary theory. In this video, we are going to discuss these topics. What is formalism? What is text according to formalist? What formalist critic analyzes about a text? And formalist schools of thought. So let's discuss these topics one by one. Stay with me, please. Before going to define formalism, let's see what is the historical background of the word formalism. The word formalism comprises of the root word form, means shape or structure of the text, and the suffix ism means an attitude of looking at things. Now let's define what formalism is. What is formalism? Formalism is a school of literary criticism emerged in Russia in the early 20th century. Roman Jakobson and his fellow formalists who translated formalism into English were the pioneers, and France was the first country to assimilate it and develop it before the English and American took notice of formalism. Originally, formalism's main focus was the study of poetry, but later it was extended to other genres of literature as well. Formalism is an object-centered literary theory through which a critical approach is made to literary works. Its main focus is on the work itself. Formalists analyze, interpret, or evaluate the inherent features of a text, including grammar, syntax, and literary devices, etc. They overlook any external information and influence about the text. What do formalists study while dealing with a text? Let's see it. Formalists study a text in a variety of ways, some of which are as under. They study the shape or structure or the form of the text. Number two, the language of the literary work. That is, they see the decorum of the language. They study the literary devices such as imageries, similes, metaphors, ironies, paradox, pun, etc. They study the character, the setting, the tone, the point of view of a literary text. Formalists study the style of the writing. They look at the plot of the work and its development. They see how the work starts and what is the end. That is, they look at what is the work about and what was the conclusion. They see the contextual meaning of the words. They look at the coherency and harmony of the words. They consider the rhyming of the sentences in poetry. They also consider the rhyming of the words. They take the meaning of the text as a whole. Ignores while dealing with a work of literature. They do not consider the biographical information about the author. They ignore the time or the period in which the literary work was created. They ignore the cultural and social background of the work. They overlook the emotional attachment of the author and the text. They ignore or overlook the symbolism of the words. They don't consider the moral, religious background of the author or his/her political values. There are two main schools of thought regarding formalism. Number one, Russian formalism. Number two, new criticism. And I will make a separate video about each of these topics. In the near future, the next video will be about Russian formalism. So keep watching and please subscribe my channel. Stay blessed.